Good morning. My name is Fabia Ogunmekan. I'm a lawyer and development consultant and the principal consultant at Adaba Initiative. Holding the line for me means a continuation of the journey that started even before Beijing, but certainly in the context of this conversation, continuing that great work that was done by the women who represented Nigeria in particular at the Beijing Conference in 1995. And 30 years on, holding the line to me means continuing that conversation, continuing, the work that has been done, taking stock of all that has been achieved, and, really laying clear, actionable steps of what we can do to move forward. A lot has happened in 30 years, and we're certainly not where we used to be. But then the pace of progress hasn't really been as fast as we would have liked it to be. But as feminists, as activists, as advocates in this space, we have to remain optimistic that, all of this fantastic, commitments and declarations in the Beijing Platform for Action will continue and will be taking forward in the years ahead. On the issue of gender-based violence specifically, I'm also optimistic, even though sometimes, when you hear the stories of what is happening and, following on from the declaration of a shadow pandemic, even in the year 2020 post-COVID, or rather coming out of COVID and as part of the COVID pandemic, when women came together to shout against the atrocities that were being committed and were unraveled at that time, we saw things happen. We saw things get done. We saw progress with the VAP Act. We saw progress with the state governors and the various legislatures ensuring that processes and procedures were in place to really tackle this issue. And so much has happened since then. But, the journey continues and the work is by no means done. New cases of, people being harmed, come up every day. So I think it's really a gathering and a convening like this brings us all into a space to really discuss critical steps that we can take to really move the needle and change the conversation. And as long as we're together and we're united in this fight, I believe that there is a way forward. And so that gives me optimism. So congratulations to the conveners of this event. I look forward to fantastic conversations and deliberations, but more importantly, practical, actionable steps that we are already engendered to take forward.